Welcome back to Bravo Breaking News. So the Vanderpump Rules reunion trailer just dropped, and we have to talk about it because I am shaking. I'm physically shaking.
The adrenaline rush that is coursing through my veins right now after watching that trailer is unreal. I literally feel like I'm going to explode.
I am fresh off of an Instagram Live with the official Bravo TV account, breaking down all of the top moments. And Lisa, I just cannot wait to hear your thoughts.
Oh my God. Okay, let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news. So first off, I have to say, like, the editing with the cards and that music and that glitchy kind of font, it's like they're trying to set the stage of a horror movie. And I feel like that is completely accurate for what we're about to witness.
Yeah, my husband compared it to a Michael Bay film. So I guess that is, the director's kind of take on it. But it was so intense. We are hit with these moments right off the back. And one that stood out to me was, of course, Queen Ariana reading Tom and Raquel to filth. Like, she calls them effing rats.
I don't see anything good coming for either of those rats.
And I guess, Tom is looking at her and talking to her, and she delivers this line, which is just iconic.
Don't even look at me. You don't deserve to look at this.
And you can just tell that she is feeling herself in that revenge dress, as she should.
And his reaction to that was so good too. Like, she was scolding him and he immediately looked away. He is just like, he has his tail between his legs, as he should. Then we hear Raquel saying, Lala and James, you guys can't talk because you hooked up. And Lala stands up and is like,
I wasn't your best friend.
I was 25.
The fact that Raquel cannot get this through her head is just mind-boggling. Like, how else can someone explain it to her?
Lala is definitely bringing it, and Lala is the one to explain it. I think her and Katie, Ariana too, but I think they are going to, Katie's, quote of the season, light them on fire. And this trailer is proof. We get this other moment that is off of the reunion stage. And Tom and Raquel, I guess, are in the trailers. I think it's like in the middle of the day, they're on a break. And Tom goes, they're making you and me out to be pathological liars.
They're making you and me to be pathological liars.
I see that, yeah.
And Raquel responds with,
Even though we know that we're not.
like, cue Katie going,
What?
like, are you kidding me? You've been lying this entire season. You guys have done nothing but lie.
I really hope that the editors put together a package for them to sit there and watch of lie after lie after lie after lie, so that they can see, yes, you are in fact pathological liars. And then we get this great moment with Andy asking Schwartz when he found out about Tom and Raquel hooking up, and he said late August.
Tom, when did you find out that they're f***ing, dude?
Late August.
And Sandoval gives him this look like, what?
Late August?
Yeah.
Sandoval's not very happy with that answer. And Lala chimes in, is like,
Oh
What?
no.
That's
Did
when
you
you
guys
told
not
me.
put your timelines together to match?
so she is just calling them out. And I cannot wait to see it.
That was crazy to me. You would think that Tom and Tom had their stories straight. This is new information. A lot of this we knew was coming. We knew that it was the reckoning of Tom and Raquel. But the fact that Tom and Tom did not have their timeline straight is, I don't know, just another example of how they are the real life Dumb and Dumber.
100%. Like, that is absolutely correct. So we do see Raquel, trying to be contrite a little bit and saying, yes, like, I know I was selfish. And Ariana's like, no. Let me correct you there. Selfish does not even begin to cover it. You were
Diabolical, demented, subhuman.
And then we get the line of all lines that we're all going to be quoting forever. Do you want to have the honors of delivering it?
Poo-poo heads. Poo-poo heads.
Both of you, poo-poo heads. James.
Like, James Kennedy is my MVP of the trailer, of the reunion trailer, at least. Whether he's the MVP of the reunion is still, the jury's still out.
I'm going to get sent for a timeout.
But honestly, like, I just love it because that's what they are. They're poo-poo heads. And James, leave it to James to tell it like it is. He also kind of comes at Tom Sandoval. We've been hearing about this fight it seems like since they shot the reunion. Who was it that got into the physical altercation? It was Tom and James. And James is not holding back. James goes after him.
What, Oh, I'm so quickly, Tom. You're a worm with a mustache.
And in the process, knocks Andy's cards out of his hand.
My cards.
What did you think about that entire scene?
That whole 3 to 5 seconds of the trailer is probably like my favorite. I can just watch it over and over because he follows poo-poo heads with "you're a worm with a mustache," which I literally laughed out loud. And then we see Andy going,
My cards.
oh my God. I just it's so freaking good. And "worm with a mustache" is my new favorite insult. I mean, it's all just fantastic television.
Fantastic. I think James and Lala are totally going to bring it. The "my cards" is just gonna be an iconic reunion moment. I can already tell. And they started the trailer off and ended the trailer with the question that we all want to know.
Tom, you are in love.
I want to get your take on this, but first, I also want to discuss why aren't they asking Raquel this? Do you think they asked Raquel this? Why are they just asking Tom? What do you think he's going to respond with?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's going to depend on his answer, what she's going to answer, because obviously if he says yes, then she's going to say yes. If he says no, then she's going to say no. I would hope they'd ask both of them because that's awkward. But I really don't know what he's going to say. I think he's going to say, "I have feelings of love," or some bullshit answer like that, where he's, not really answering the question. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we've seen in the finale trailer that he tells Schwartz he's never felt this way before. So I don't know. I mean, it's got to be love for it to be have gone down this way, right? It better be worth it, for you to blow up your life like this. So I don't know. We'll see. We got a lot in this trailer, but what we didn't get was the one-on-ones that Andy told us about that he did with Ariana, Tom, and Raquel. How do you think those are going to go down? And why don't you think that they put them in the trailer?
I don't know. I think that they just want to give us a little taste of what's to come and keep us all guessing. I'm really curious to see Tom and Andy together because Andy's kind of always been a Sandoval fan. They're both from St. Louis. They've had that connection. And I think Andy's always kind of felt, a kinship with him. And I think Andy feels betrayed by this as well. He's involved in these people's lives. And so I'm really curious to see this because it's if anyone can get through to Sandoval, I feel like it could be Andy and just kind of dude, you got to be real. But I don't know. I hope that we get to see, we get all the answers that we want. What I'm most curious about is how did they manage to keep it quiet between when filming ended in September until March? I really, really hope that they get into this because it's keeping me up at night.
Same. And I just saw on Instagram right before we hopped on that Peacock will be airing extended versions of the reunion. So we're going to get the regular reunion on Bravo. And then probably the next day, Peacock is going to give us unseen extended versions. So I think we're going to get all of the answers that we've been waiting for. Bravo and Peacock are keeping us fed, and I cannot wait.
keeping us fed and keeping Peacock subscriber numbers growing. Those evil geniuses.
So we will be here every week to recap the shocking reunions and finale to come. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any Bravo breaking news.
Bye, everyone.